Hi everyone, it's Manasaur here, and today we are going to play Sweet Fuse at Your Side, an Idea Factory PSP game. And what really caught my eye about this game, that it is a romance game, but you also have to like save your uncle by doing certain tests and everything. As you can tell by my save states, I have already started playing this game, so guilty as charged. So we're gonna do a new game, and we're gonna play Sweet Fuse at Your Side, obviously. Duh. So let's get started. And I'm going to give her a different name because I can, and it doesn't really matter. So I don't, I'm gonna call her May because I like that name. Yes, I'm finished entering my name. Is it morning already? I guess I fell asleep after all. Ugh, shut up, alarm. Much better. Well, Uncle, I hope you're ready. My uncle is the creator of the new theme park called the Gamatorium. He invited me to the pre-opening event, but I'd been so excited and restless I barely slept. Alright, Kane debut. Terrible. Let's hope this goes well. Let's get started. This little guy is called Candy Boo. Candy Boo! Yeah, anyway. And he's the Gamatorium's mascot. My uncle gave him to me a while back. He's super adorable. But more importantly, he looks like a rice ball. And rice balls are delicious, but he looks like a pig. Like, I mean, he kind of looks like a rice ball, if you really look at him. Anyway, I got out of bed as fast as I could. I had big plans for my day at the theme park. Or at the park. See, I've been putting words. This is not good. I wish I could bring some of my friends, but the invite said it was just for staff and the relatives. Oh well, I'm sure I can have lots of fun all by myself. Alright, time to get dressed. Gosh, I can't believe it's actually really finally opening. I guess he was telling the truth. My uncle Kiji, I think it's not Kenji, it's Kiji, I'm not gonna even try, because if I'm gonna, dilemma. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Kiji Infoni. Great, I botched it. A game creator known throughout the universe. He'd been telling me for years that his dream was to make a theme park from all of his favorite games. Someday your uncle's gonna make a theme park, and every single attraction will be based on a video game. Doesn't that sound great? Wouldn't you like to meet the heroes and heroines from your favorite games? I would. I would line up for that theme park in like an instant. It's not that surprising he did it, really. He's always making his dreams into reality, and video games are a pretty big deal these days. Every single thing in the park is based on a popular game. Now approaching Kanahama Station, next stop. This is my stop. I sure hope nothing bad happens today. See, when you usually say that, I find it that stuff does happen. Like, if I say, like, I hope, like, there's not a lot of dry cleaning at work, because I work at a laundromat dry cleaners, and when I don't knock on wood, it usually, like, happens. Like, there's gonna be a lot. I made my way out of the busy station and walked quickly towards the park. Excitement putting a spring in my step. This is it. This is the Gamatorium. The only people who've been allowed in were staff members, their families, and some news crews. But even so, the place was packed. Aha! Looks like that seat's open. We smiled at each other as I sat down in the empty seat. I could see a number of older men in suits sitting on the stage in the front. I figured they must have been the park's managers and owners. In front of the stage was a whole row of cameras. They had to belong to the press. It's really getting a lot of attention. Huh. I saw a story about how the Gamatorium was about to open on TV just the other day. I was still looking around excitedly when I heard a drum roll start up. It sounded like things were about to start. From somewhere near the stage, I could hear a band begin to play. This is it! This is it. It's finally starting. Thank you all so much for coming to the Gamatorium today. I am Mr. Infun, the creator of this theme park. That's him. That's my uncle. Oh, no. I almost leapt up to wave at him before I caught myself. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the Gamatorium. Huh? Is something wrong with the mic? I can't hear him. He stepped back from the mic confused and tapped it a couple of times. Uh-oh! Things are going bad. I hope everything's okay. I was starting to fidget when suddenly... Game. What? Give me a break. You're gonna pay for this. What is this? I could see my uncle running back and forth in confusion. What the heck is going on? Who was that voice, and what were they talking about? Something was wrong. Even from far away, I could see that the men in the suits all looked very stiff. Hey, look! I turned toward where he was pointing. What? A crowd of people in what looked like black unitards were running in through the entrance. Question mark. Not question mark. Exclamation point. Who are they? Is this some sort of performance art? Of course, that would make sense. My uncle has always been good at thinking up fun stuff, and he's got a great sense of humor. The guys in the unitards ran up to the stage and started tying up the men in business suits. I couldn't begin to guess what was going to happen next, so I just kept watching with bated breath. So, I've done away with that park mascot thing, King Debu, right? The same mascot I had on my phone strap. I wasn't sure what he meant by doing away with King Debu. Did that mean the park was going to close? Gosh, Uncle Kiji, you sure to think of some weird stuff. Everyone seemed stunned that the park's mascot would be done away with on the first day. Looking at how worked up the audience had gotten, I was sure my uncle was feeling pretty proud of himself. Then suddenly smoke filled the stage and I could just barely make out something rising from below it. This ugly fucker. What is that, a costume? It looked a little like King Debu, but it was different. Hello everyone, and good morning. I, Count Hogstein, will be taking control now. It's wonderful to meet you. I had to stifle a laugh. His voice didn't match up with his costume at all. He performed an odd sort of self-indulgent pirouette and bowed. Oink, oink, oink. The first thing that matters the most to me in all the world is money. And the one thing I can't stand is when people waste it. And boy, howdy is this place a waste. I can't believe... Maybe he's Southern. Let's do a Southern accent. I can't believe you people were going to give this joker your hard-earned cash for your sake. I will blow it up. Boom! Yeah, I think he's more Southern. Howdy. Give him a Southern accent. Huh? No sooner had he spoken than the Ferris wheel exploded in a thunderous roar of flames. We watched mouths hanging open as the symbol of the park crumbled to the ground in a cloud of smoke. I'm starting to think that maybe this isn't just an act. As soon as I turned back to the stage, the entire crowd erupted in panic. The screams of frightened people quickly drowned out the fading rumble of the Ferris wheel's collapse. Now, everyone, settle down. The real show starts right now, so please, don't panic. What? This pig isn't done yet? No, forget about him. I have to save Uncle Kiji. I fought my way through the hundreds of terrified attendees towards the stage. Even as I did, Count Hogstein continued his stupid speech. I will now choose 7 people to join me in a 7-day-long game. The bombs I've set to go off on that day will stop if the players can beat my game and solve my puzzles. If they can't, well, then the bombs go off and this park will be gone. Poof, gone. What? Blow up the park? That's a game. That's an attraction. How cool am I? Huh? What the hell are you talking about? Taking my uncle and the park staff hostage isn't a game, jerk. This park is my uncle's dream, and there were so many people looking forward to enjoying it. What should I do? Now then, who should I pick to be my 7 little heroes? Oink, who indeed? Right. Hey, hold on. Everybody else was trying to desperately escape, but I raised my hand high in the air. Count Hogstein frowned. I'll take your challenge. I don't really know what his game is, and if I'm being honest, this is pretty scary, but thanks to Uncle Kiji, I've gotten pretty good at figuring out game logic. Count Hogstein stared at me for a moment, then snorted. There aren't any takebacks here, kid. I'm not gonna care if you change your mind. I know what I'm doing. I stole a quick glance at my uncle, tied up and gagged. He looked worried. I gave him the slightest of nods, careful not to let Count Hogstein notice. I can't let this park get blown up by that creep. I'll solve his stupid puzzles and I'll save my uncle. Stage 1. Look at that castle. It's kind of weird. Like, would you take an elevator? I think that, well, I obviously think it would have an elevator. Because that many stairs could kill a person. Well, probably not kill a person, but you know what I mean. Like, I would die if I had to walk up that many flights of stairs. I'd be dead on, like, the 5th floor. I hate stairs. Even though they're good for exercise. Well, they told all the participants to come to this plaza, so here I am. Look at all these fat young men. Now, you guys, doesn't the guy in the green jacket look like Alistair Theron from Dragon Age series? I don't know why, if it's just me or not, but like at certain times he looks like Alistair with brown hair, glasses, a little goatee. You know, I just see it. I don't know why. I'll post even a picture like when his thing comes up. It's when he just talks. But I swear to God, it's Alistair. I can't. That's all I see. Anyway, I see 6 other people. Count Hogstein had mentioned 7 heroes, which means the other 6 people there were probably the other participants. Ladies and gentlemen, and you guys too, please pay attention. That voice, it's him. See? Doesn't he kind of look like Alistair? Doesn't just a little bit? Well, look who's finally decided to grace us with his presence. Oh my gosh, finally. I was getting super tired of waiting, you guys. Although I hear his voice, I do not see the man, Pig himself. From where does this voice come? There, it's coming from behind the statue. Statue? Oh, I see it. There's a TV on its back that's showing Count Hogstein, but the statue is. This thing is gross. Haha. Yeah, you got that right. Well, it looks like you're all here, so let's move on to the fun stuff, oink. You're about to be pitted against the devious game I've devised. In other words, you are 7 noble warriors who dare to stand up to the monstrous Count Hogstein. Oink oink. For real, bro? You don't want to go all in and make it Hogula? Make it Hogula? Might not be cliche enough already. But at least he realizes he's the antagonist. First though, I thought it'd be nice to break the ice by exchanging names. You all know mine already, but I think you're still strangers to each other. Since I'm such a swell fellow, I'll give you a little time to talk amongst yourselves. I do. And now he's gone. Something of a wild spirit, isn't he? So, are we just supposed to tell each other our names and stuff? Well, if we're really gonna fight a villain, we should probably have names. Knowing a man's name is the first step on the road to trust. I'll go first. I'm Suburo Shido, a police detective. I'm gonna botch all these names. Wait, you're a cop? Yes, I've got my badge right here. Whoa, awesome. I've never seen a real one before. What's a detective doing at an amusement park? No way you're off duty in that getup. Were you on security or something? Yes, I was in charge of security for the opening ceremony. Whoa, seriously? The guy who would let all this happen is part of our team of warriors? Ugh. He's just glaring. I guess he's not the good cop. Please, calm down. Fighting amongst our band will only lead to greater strife. Calm your passionate hearts. I'm known as Kimimaro Urabe. I am, as you can see, a teller of fortunes. Well, that's nice. That's a nice change of pace. He seems like he's pretty nice, if a little weird, and he really does look like a fortune teller. Next would be you. Silence. Did he not hear? I think it's your turn. What's your name? Kota Miyoshi. I'm unemployed. Man, you're cheerful. Huh, I guess he doesn't talk much. But this kid, I feel like I've seen his face somewhere before. Anyway, I guess it's my turn, but do I really need to introduce myself? I mean, you've all seen me on TV, right? No. My apologies, but I have little knowledge of the secular world. I don't care about TV. You look kind of familiar, but see, doesn't he look like Alistair right here? Just like see it? Like, you kind of see it? Like, do you? Because I see it. Every time I look at him, I'm like, that's Alistair. Like, this is Alistair. I don't know why, but Alistair. What the hell just happened? Anyway. You look kind of familiar, but I gotta be honest. You were important. If you were important, I'm pretty sure I'd remember you. Really? None of you? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. None of you have heard of Junior Boys? I was invited here today as a guest. Of course, I remember. The Junior Boys was a boy band that was super popular, mostly with girls. All the members were really cute, and a bunch of my classmates are fans. Boy bands aren't really my thing, you know? That explains why he looked familiar, though. I guess I'm not very popular with the old guys. I need to work harder on that. Alright, I'm Towa Wakasa. It's nice to meet you. I think that old guy's comment might have made things a bit awkward here, but this kid's definitely got the face of a star. Sweet, I'm up next. I think we're gonna romance him. Or, you know what, we're gonna romance Alistair. That's not his name, I know. But I want to romance him during this playthrough. That's what's gonna happen. So be prepared. Even though I might do a playthrough on him next, definitely. Because I am doing a playthrough currently with him, like, on my own time. Because I thought it'd be interesting, and it kind of is, so. Definitely gonna do him, and you guys know what I mean. He's gonna be the next one that comes up after. I mean, I'm gonna probably do all of them at some point, but he's gonna be the next one after the journalist. Sweet, I'm up next. Ryusei Mitarashi, lady and gentleman. I am an escort. A what? I love it. You heard me. In fact, I'm #1 at Ulysses down in Ginza. I love it. Escort. I think it's funny. Ever feel like making your wildest dreams come true, babe? Just pay me a visit. I love it so much. Ah, haha. He doesn't really look like an escort by the way, but the way he talks. So we've got a detective, a fortune teller, a nerd, a teen pop star, and an escort. He really cast a wide net when he picked this motley crew. Alright, what are you supposed to be then? You aren't holding a anonymous, are you? Oh, sorry about that. Forgive and take is the basis of any kind of information gathering. Name's Ayumi Shirabe, freelance journalist. I came here to get the scoop on the opening of this place and, well, he sighed. Then the only one of us remaining is you. You'll have to excuse me for thinking you're volunteering for this game is a little suspicious. Suspicious? I'm May Infine. I'm a high school student. I thought you might be. Why would a kid like you volunteer for something like this? To stop the bombs, of course, and to rescue the hostages. After I spoke, they all fell silent. You're pretty young. Why'd you volunteer, though? Are you totally nuts? Why didn't you run away? That's what I would have done. This whole thing is seriously whack. If we could leave, I'd go in a minute. I'm tired. I love him. I'm tired. That'd be me. Like, if I could go, I'd go, because I'm tired. That'd be me. I'd take a nap right now. What the hell's taking Pork Chop so long anyway? Think he'll show up if we kick this ugly-ass statue over? Now, we don't want to aggravate him. It's important to remain calm in a hostage situation, or you run the risk of escalating the criminal's behavior. Seriously, man? You're a white knight, aren't you? All your cop buddies this uptight, or are you the star of the force? There's nothing more important than preserving human life. That's true for any officer of the law, but more importantly, it's true for any man. Yes, the hostages are most certainly a concern. Should I attempt to divine their fate with my crystal ball? Sorry, but I'd rather stick to information that be admissible in court. I see. How unfortunate. Jeez, I want to get out of here. I think I need to sit down. This is disappointing. None of these guys really feel like hero material. But I guess none of them chose to be here, so I can't really blame them for being upset. I'm just worried about whether or not we can pull this off. Alrighty, your little team building exercise is over. Oh, he's back. Now that you're all best friends, I think it's time to move on. Just follow my piglet to Castle Hogstein, if you please. I hadn't noticed until that moment that one of the people in the black unitars had appeared next to us. There was no question he was the piglet. Silence. This whole song and dance really chased my ass. Can't you just come out here and talk to us? Please, Mitarashi, calm down. Given the situation in which we find ourselves, cooperation is likely the wisest course of action. I'm a little thrilled to see you understand. Now please hurry, our time together is short, and wasting it could cost you your life. What? Oink, 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 enough talk. Move it, chop, chop. Let's just, listen to him, okay? Standing around here is boring anyway. Alright, the castle it is. After all, they say a reporter's best asset is his feet, right? Can't get over it. But, just what kind of game is he going to make us play? Alright, everyone. everyone, that's it for today's episode. Like and subscribe, and there will definitely be a part 2 either coming tomorrow or the day after. I do have another Let's Play series planned as well. I want to do it like both of the games every other day because I think it'd be like a nice little break. So, see you all in the next video. See you guys next time. Bye.